up a little bit higher. So. That was a good try. Try again.
Hey guys, this is Jennifer from the Shooter's Mindset, and we are live one more time today from Italy. We told y'all while we were at the range we were going to wait and try and get official scores from the officials at the match, and we haven't received those yet, but we're pretty confident with what is going on practice score. So we just did some math, and so we're going to tell you very unofficial scores that will have to be confirmed tomorrow. But the closing ceremony and awards is tomorrow, so it'll all be announced officially. But until then, we're staying in an Airbnb with how many people?
19. We have 19 with 2 children.
Oh.
17 adults, 2 children.
17 adults and 2 children. And so it's a lot of Team USA that we've gotten to know this week and had a good time with. So I'm going to go through these scores, but I have a couple of the shooters up here to help me. So we're going to go through ladies first. And man, this ladies match there was all kinds of battle back and forth, with their places changing. Camden Powers was leading going into today, and then Peyton Grimes just came in, and I don't know how many she dropped today, but it was not
many.
Yeah, it was really not many that she dropped. She was just on fire every single stage. So she came in first with 154 points from the USA. Camden Powers and Dakota Wright are both from the USA, and they tied with 144 points. Now, when that happens at these IPRF matches, they do not do a shoot-off. What they do is they time every single stage, and so time is the tiebreaker. Points are the most important. You have to get your points, but then time is the tiebreaker. And so Camden was a little faster than Dakota. Her overall time was 14:02:45. And Dakota's overall time was 14:75:54. So not a lot of difference, but that time change makes it where Camden would come in second and Dakota would come in third. And then in fourth, we had Ruth Susie.
Can I just say it was a distant fourth? Just to be fair, these ladies killed it all weekend. It was really fun to watch, and they're amazing shooters. I'm kind of jealous, but I'm glad that Ann
Strauss came in fifth.
I told her husband to tell her, I said, thank you for letting me save face by coming in fourth by 1 point.
I wasn't going to go there. I was just going to say you were fourth.
I'm going there.
So with that, I'll read some more of them. So Ruth Susie in fourth. Ann Strauss is in fifth. Linka Dvorak-Ruskova from Czech Republic is in sixth. I failed to say that Anne was from Luxembourg. Federica Simoncelli in seventh from Italy. Cheryl Wellen in eighth from South Africa. Sophie Guiley in ninth from France. And Katarina Fikova in 10th from Czech Republic. And so with that, the overall scores for teams, USA came in first with 442 points. That's the top 3 scores combined make that score. Great Britain came in second with 259 points, and Czech Republic came in third with 258. and Italy was in fourth with 229. We'll go through the seniors real quick. We have, for individuals, Timothy Nowak from USA won with 145 points, and every time I saw him both days, he was literally just on fire. He was not missing very much at all. So 145 points is pretty amazing in first. And then we had Johan Lindberg from Sweden with 124 points, and Anders Moller from Sweden was third with 114 points. From South Africa in fourth, we had Larish Koetzer with 108 points. From France, we had Yves Belandro with 105 points. In sixth, we had Grant Anderson from South Africa with 104. In seventh, we had Alan Phillips from Australia with 101. In eighth, we had Lynn Bigelow, who's here, sitting back there, I think, listening. He was in eighth with 98 points, and Mark Kelly was ninth from USA, also with 96 points, tied with Nolan Maupin tied with Glenn Clark from South Africa. Sorry, it's hard to read all these lines. So that for our team scores, it came out to USA wins the seniors division with 334 points. Woo! Sweden wins came in second with 314, and South Africa is in third with 308. We also had France in fourth with 246. I like to throw fourth in there just to hear what they are.
I was going to say
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry.
It hurts.
You got to talk to your microphone, girl.
It hurts. It hurts.
She's in pain.
I'm in pain.
All right, so now for the factory division. We may or may not have staying in this Airbnb a world champion.
One so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. We still got open.
We still have open to go tomorrow. But Jason Anderson, according to the scores so far, Jason Anderson, who is sitting here by me, is the winner for factory overall with 145 points. Then we've got Michael Blackburn from Australia with 144 points. Jacob Dvorak from Czech Republic with 143 points is in third. Miklas Bilic in fourth from Czech Republic with 139. Benoit Marchand in fifth from France with 137. Oscar Omfors from Sweden in sixth with 134. Adam Farwell in seventh from Great Britain with 133. Thomas Hubacek from Czech Republic in eighth with 129. Zane Herman from the USA, who's sitting right over there watching us, in ninth with 127, and Robert Gordon from Canada also had 127. So that rounds out the top 10 in factory. And so the scores for that for team came out with Czech Republic with 411, the USA in second with 395. And then there was a points tie for third between Great Britain and Australia. But Great Britain, I assume that this is how the officials will do this tomorrow, that Great Britain's time was a little bit faster than Australia's. So it should come out where Great Britain is in third and Australia is in fourth. So that's all the scores out there. Now, let's talk to Jason. We heard from Ruth a little bit, and she told us all her feelings. I know she's in her feels tonight. But Jason, how you're like the quietest, like whatever, you like arrange this Airbnb that's beautiful, but like how does it feel now to like have world champion behind your name?
It hasn't quite sunk in yet, to be honest. A bit surreal. I didn't think I'd be able to do it after day one. I had a rough day one. Dropped a lot of points in the first half of the day, had a good second half, and honestly probably had one of the best matches of my life today. So
Sometimes it just lines up for you. Sometimes all the things just go your way. And sometimes you have so much support, you can't help but win.
yeah, I mean, I have to say I didn't do it by myself. I mean, you can see I have my own support squad back here. I can't help it.
I even knew he was going to do it, and I'm still losing it.
We did not know that the shirt existed
No.
until the shirt
Just came out.
came out.
Yeah.
But it is pretty amazing. So yeah, I'd say we have a really good group. So we shoot together quite a bit. There's 4 of us here from our kind of local area on the team. Tyler and Justin shoot tomorrow. But you know, these guys are phenomenal shooters. I blame them for some of my self-esteem issues because I shoot with them too often. But really, honestly, we have such an amazing community back home too to support. And I wanted to ask you a question, Jason. How does it feel to be both a winner and a loser today because Factory took second?
That stung a little bit.
Yeah, you gave me the 4th place. I had to do it.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Our Factory guys are amazing too, and it was a tough competition. And I'm sorry because I might have helped one of the Czech Factory guys with win calls today.
Yep, I do have to say the Czech Republic is impressive. Like, their team is impressive. I think all of them landed in the top 12. 3 in the top 10, I think it was, and then 4 in the top 12.
4 in the top 12.
That is impressive. They did a great job. And my wife is standing there waiting for a thank you.
Well, I was going to get to that in just a minute. When we were talking about support team,
I didn't get it that far yet, but yes. I do have to thank my lovely wife. It's been a long 8 months once we got selected. A lot of work went in, and a lot of money has gone into this.
And
So,
how old is your youngest?
we have a 3.5-year-old and a 7-month-old that we brought with. So it's been the most stressful 10 days of my life so far, by far. Yeah, but made it happen.
that's right. I've only had to grab Leo twice from waking his brother up and run him up and be like, I'm not your mommy, because he confuses in the dark down there. He's like, Mommy, I want snuggles. And I'm like, let me take you to Mommy, but be quiet. Don't wake up the baby.
Yes, I do have to say thank you to everybody at the Airbnb for putting up and helping with the children. They're a handful.
They have been precious. They've really been fun to watch and have. I love how this whole team, I think all the teams do it, but I love just seeing it, and this whole team has supported each other. I mean, in this Airbnb, it's been multiple times of back behind the house, dry firing, and...
That's illegal.
Huh?
I said unless that's illegal.
Unless it's illegal, and then it definitely did not happen. They were just pretending. But... I mean, we've only had to pull one car out of being stuck.
Yeah, it's been an adventure.
So we've had a good time in this house. We've had a lot of good food. We've had a lot of good cooks that have helped, and your support team has helped support all of us by cooking and all of that, which has been great. So, well, where do you go from here?
Nowhere. I'm gonna stop at the top.
Stop while it's good, right?
He's gonna support his wife.
Yes,
He's gonna make the team next.
Next time. Right?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think the next step is I'm gonna find a different gun to shoot, something different. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good ride, but something new.
Hanging on the wall like a trophy.
I've thought about it. It's a lot of money to hang on the wall, though.
Yeah, really, and not use.
Yeah.
That's like people that have those safe queens, and I'm like, why would you buy a gun and not shoot it? Mine are all
I was
like...
gonna say, we're not all Boyd Linder. We can't all be Boyd Linder.
Boyd is sitting back there, too.
I think maybe we should do a live Shooter's Mindset auction for the World Championship rifle.
Yeah, we should. We could auction part of Boyd's collection too. He said he
Yeah,
wants.
Boyd, what you got?
You said you wanted to get rid of your gun, right?
I think he said.
Or you said you were gonna sell my gun.
Yeah, I think he said I have some cash because he wants another one.
Oh, you want to buy my gun? Yeah, I'll sell it. $5,000. Okay. It's another 1,000 for a signature, though.
Oh, that's great. So as you can see, we've had a good time in Italy. Excuse me. I'm almost losing my voice from talking all day long. I know y'all are probably sick of hearing me talk. But We've had a good time in Italy. I think everyone has. A lot of countries here have really enjoyed it. Some of them brought very new shooters because the sport is very new in their country and they're trying to grow it. And so they have new shooters is all that they really have. So some of them have brought some really new shooters. Some of the countries only had one shooter that could come. So one would come and represent the country, which I think is also very, very neat that they came. And I saw numerous times throughout the last 3 days where USA shooters were helping, coaching, giving pointers, making friends. And I just think it's been great to see that throughout this whole competition. The camaraderie is great. Everyone applauds. Doesn't matter what team they're on. If someone does really well, all the shooters are cheering for them.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes during the stage on accident, and then they get yelled at by the ROs.
Not that Ruth Susie ever did that.
More than once.
But yeah, it's been really neat. And today, as everyone was firing their last shots, and I think almost every squad that I heard that was finishing did it, every time somebody came off, even if they only got a 3, everyone applauded for them, like for taking their last shots in Italy at this championship. So I thought that was very, very neat that it's just been a really good team building for the whole community. And countries didn't matter. And language didn't even matter, some of it. You know, you can get through without, you know, Marsilio came through today. He doesn't speak English, but he was like, coffee? Like offering me coffee. And we've gotten through, and I think it's really kind of grown things, and I hope it grows the sport. So that's why we want everyone to watch the coverage and try and get exposure of what our sport is, and that it's not bad, that it's very, very safe and good, and children can do it, and women can do it, and it's good for everybody. So when you buying Leo a gun?
He's got one already.
There you go. In 10 years, he'll be the juniors world champion.
That's right. Courtney's just borrowing it right now.
Yeah. It hammers. It's real good.
She's like still testing it out for you, Leo. Yeah. I think it was.
Sam's gun is MIA though. We don't know what gun Sam will have yet.
They don't know what gun Sam's their 3-month-old is going to have yet. Oh, no.
7-month-old.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Not 3. 7 months. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're not going to hold everybody up because everybody's tired. They shot today. The other half have to shoot tomorrow, and we have those shooters here also. We've got Tyler Orth is shooting open tomorrow. Paul Dallin is here. He's shooting open tomorrow.
The current leader of Open.
Yeah. Paul's the current leader going into tomorrow, so he's here. I think he's being responsible and is already in bed, unlike the rest of us. And Justin Carbone.
I think we have the 1, 2, 3 in this Airbnb for Open. I think we do.
Say that again. I forgot to put the mic in your face.
I think we have 1, 2, 3 for the podium for Open and this Airbnb. I do. I think they got it.
I think they got it too. Work hard tomorrow, boys.
Yeah. I'm excited to see how everything shakes out. The cool thing about this team, I was telling people, we have a senior that could take the overall win. We have ladies that could take the overall win. We have juniors that can shoot really well. Our factory, team, anyone could take the overall win. It doesn't necessarily have to be Open. Obviously, our Open guys are some of the best shooters, but it's really cool to see how, it doesn't matter what class you're in. Everyone had a chance. It's a really strong team, and it's really fun to watch.
It really is. Well, I've enjoyed being here, and I don't know that we'll do this tomorrow night because tomorrow night is awards, so we will have the awards hopefully streaming live. I'm not going to promise anything because with the opening ceremony, the buildings our Starlink could not, you could only see like this much sky between the buildings. Yeah, and we have not had access to that venue to be able to go scope it out and see if we can get internet. So, short of them letting us climb on the roof, we may or may not have live coverage of that, but we will film it either way, and if we do, we will get it up as soon as we get back to the Airbnb and can get it uploaded. So, either way, we will have all of our winners tomorrow, and everyone will have their medals to go home with, and it'll be fun.
It will. Thank you.
All right, any last words?
Thanks to Squad 2. They were great. It was really fun once everyone warmed up to each other. There was a lot of camaraderie, a lot of positive energy between everybody, so it was a lot of fun to shoot with them.
Awesome. All right. Well, we will see y'all tomorrow on the lives again. And everybody have some good rest before they go shoot tomorrow. Not too much shenanigans tonight. Just go and crash. It's kind of weird because the people that have finished shooting now, they're ready for shenanigans. And the people that still have to shoot are like, we're going to bed. So anyway, we will see y'all tomorrow morning, bright and early, live again. And we'll be live all day. So check it out on the Shooter's Mindset Facebook page or YouTube.